You!
It's all just an act.
Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
No!
Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to talk about one of my favorite Avengers books of all time, or series I should say, but I just want to concentrate on this one book. It is the new Avengers Breakout. Came out in 2005. I cannot recommend how great this series was all together. From start to finish, Brian Michael Bendis did an absolute fantastic job. He always does a fantastic job of writing. I know some people are not a fan of his, but I am a real big fan of his, especially with the Ultimate Spider-Man run that he did way back in the day in 2001, I think it was. Yeah, I just love the new Avengers. It was a fresh take, new team, a lot of heavy hitters. Up to that point, I was never into Avenger comics all that much. I did read the Disassembled storyline where Scarlet Witch loses her mind, warps reality, basically kills a ton of heroes. She kills Scott Lang's Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Vision. She-Hulk at that point went insane. She killed the Vision. I think Jack of Hearts she brought back. He exploded, killed an Ant-Man. And I don't remember. I don't know if there was anyone else, but Hawkeye was the main focus of that book. That when he died, it was just like, oh my god, they killed Hawkeye. But this takes place 6 months later. The Avengers are no more. Tony has just said, I'm done. I'm shutting down the mansion because the mansion exploded from Jack of Hearts. Basically, everybody's on their own, and the whole point of this book is to bring them all together and assemble a new team. I think the new team is great. I love who did they have? They had Luke Cage, Spider-Woman, Iron Man and Captain America, of course, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and sometimes Sentry. Sentry does not make a really big impact until maybe volume 2-ish, 3-ish. So he's there, but he's not really there. And then you get later on you have Ronan. Ronan comes in. Who else comes in and joins the group? I think that was it for now. So basically all starts out with a big breakout, and who's breaking a certain individual out is really cool. Electro. I don't think Electro was a really big mainstream villain at this point. I think he kind of died down. But for Brian Michael Bendis and David Finch. I forgot to mention David Finch. David Finch is a phenomenal artist. If you have not seen his work, it's very realistic, kind of. He did, what did he do? Moon Knight Volume 1. I have it somewhere. I think he did a really excellent job with Moon Knight. He's done some other great books. It's just phenomenal. Let me just see. There is. Should I just screw it? I'll read the cover here. The Avengers were Earth's mightiest heroes, with powerful alliance defending humanity against the threat, but following attack by one of their own oldest members. The Avengers are no more. Their mansion headquarters are lying in ruins. Their disheartened membership dissolved. While the Avengers disbanded, a shadowy villain has taken advantage of the team's absence, and in turn, his ominous plans employing Electro to disrupt the electrical system in the maximum security prison known as the Raft. Hundreds of superpowered villains are freed to wreak havoc on New York City's innocent residents. Without the Avengers to answer the call of duty, a group of heroes must form a makeshift alliance to subdue the rampaging villains and save the city. In the heart of battle, this new team fills the void left by the Avengers' demise. The new Avengers. After shocking Marvel fans, blah blah blah. That doesn't. But it's basically just what I said. I'll show you some of the key stuff here. So, I'll show you the beautiful, beautiful David Finch art. So here's this shadowy person. You'll find out who later. Getting Electro, and I love the look of Electro there. Looks awesome. So he basically busts out this certain someone out of the raft and basically leaves all these supervillains to do whatever supervillains do. And who's at the raft at this time? It is Luke Cage, Matt Murdock, Foggy Nelson, and Jessica Drew. They are here to see the Sentry for reasons known only to them. And Sentry is in the bottom of the raft. Now the Sentry is super powered. He can bust out anytime. He's there by his own free will. And when the power goes out, shit gets started, and it is awesome. There's Electro busting everybody out. Well, not busting everybody out. Just getting this one guy out. So you got a crap load of villains on this raft. Spider-Man sees the explosion, so he takes off. He gets a ride on a helicopter. It gets blown up, and he's in the water. And who helps him out is Captain America. Captain America is already at the raft, and a big fight ensues. So, as you can see here, there are tons of villains in the raft. I mean, not like there might be some A-grade villains here, but most of them are. Let's see. There's Typhoid Mary. There is the Griffin, Purple Man, Jigsaw, Blood Brothers, Gargoyle, Grey Gargoyle, sorry, Vermin, Eel, Slug, Scarecrow. So yeah, there's a bunch of like C or B below. Yeah, so as we get in here, Spider-Man kind of peeks his head into the hole where the villains are just staring at him, and they grab him, they unmask him, they just beat the shit out of him, and Captain America is there to save him. But what's really interesting is when Matt Murdock and Luke Cage want to go down to the bottom, who's at the bottom of this? This is really interesting villain. They have Carnage. Carnage is held at the raft, and he's there going to muck some people up. And I love the way that Foggy Nelson kind of plays the hero and gets the Sentry to get off his ass and help him, because Mr. Hyde comes in too and starts to beat the crap out of, or tries to beat the crap out of Daredevil there. So if you're familiar with Carnage, and you don't really understand what happened to Carnage, because when you see him, I think it was in Carnage USA or something, he had mechanical legs. This is what happened to him. So Sentry grabs him, takes him to space, and rips him in half. And basically just leaves him up there. It's awesome. I don't know how much more I should show you or let you know what exactly happens. Very cool introduction to Wolverine. I would just say that this team, they're not really a team yet, but the team goes up to the Arctic Circle where the Savage Land is, and that's where Wolverine is, and that's where the big scuffle really goes down, and why they are sent there. I'm not going to tell you who Electro busts out. If you have not read it, I don't want to spoil too much of this, because it is so jam-packed in like the 6 issues. Yeah, issues 1 through 6. I think it's a great book. I think you guys should read it. I have the whole series. So let me know if you want to see any more of those. But yeah, pick up the New Avengers Breakout Volume 1. It is, you won't be disappointed. Trust me. It doesn't matter if it's 5, or it doesn't matter if it's like from 2005. I think the best thing about comics is you can pick up any comic and read it, and if you like that story arc, you can pick it, you can read it from there. I don't think the year really matters. Like, I haven't read Avengers comic in like 6 years, or one that actually mattered, one that made sense. But yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know what you guys thought. Leave a comment down below. Throw me a like if you want. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do. And as always, guys, I love you, and I will yak at you later. Bye.